Hello. Hi, everyone. Hi. We are waiting for a film that's hot off the press to finish booting up and getting to this room, and it's going to take like 6 minutes. Can you guys be okay for 6 minutes, or do I have to come down there? Cool. Okay. So I'll be back. Thank you. Okay, hello again. Remember me? Yeah. Okay, so we don't exactly have the film exported here yet, but we're going to forge ahead as if everything's okay and hope it gets here, and we'll just change the order around a little bit. So everybody think positive thoughts, say a prayer for the export. So I'll just start as if none of this ever happened. Hello, I'm John Bruner. Welcome to the first public screening of the films from the narrative filmmaking class. It's my great joy to work with such incredibly gifted people who are also nice people too, and to see their amazing gifts displayed every day and their compassion for each other as well. It's just an amazing joy. I'm going to open with prayer, and then we'll start talking about movies. So, Heavenly Father, we're so grateful for the gifts you've given these wonderful students, for their wonderful attitudes towards each other, their love for each other, their love for you. We thank you for how well their gifts work together to create something none of them could have done all by themselves. And we're grateful for the love you have for us. We pray this in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay. This class is called the Narrative Filmmaking class. They make one short film over the course of a semester, which if you've never made a short film sounds, wow, one film, how hard can it be? How hard can it be, people? Medium hard? Or I think it's really incredibly hard. They put in a good couple of 100 hours each on these. So we'll screen them tonight, and then you won't see them for a while unless you go to a film festival, because I'm certain they're all going to get into those. They're what we call embargoed for about a year while they are submitted into festivals. A festival won't accept a film if it's already been seen publicly pretty broadly. So if you're friends with them, they might be able to send you a private link. If you pay them a few $100 on the side, yeah, it's hard to say. They're poor students, you know. You look out for them. But that's their next move, and I fully expect them to see them in festivals across the country or even around the world. It's always amazing for us to see where they go. So tonight we'll screen each film, we hope. And then after each, I'll do a little really brief introduction. And then after the film, the filmmakers will come up here and they can just grab one of these mics and they'll tell you their name and what role they played on the film, and then you can pelt them mercilessly with questions. And it's kind of fun to hear some of their answers. So filmmakers, start thinking of maybe the funniest story that happened or the biggest tragedy or something like that to share. Let's see what else. Oh, also in the lobby, you can see they've got their posters up, and then I believe they brought their production binders, which has a lot of things. Some of it's boring legal stuff that we absolutely have to have. So copyright permissions, music licenses, talent release forms, location agreements, all the legal stuff that lets you make a film. Budgets, which are the least fun part of the whole process. Scripts and marked scripts and storyboards, and just a lot of things that are kind of fun to check out. And a press kit. Are the press kits ready? Are they printed? Did anybody get those done? If they got them done, they're out there. If they didn't, I'm just going to lower their grade another few. I don't know. Oh. Okay, so let's get started. I'll introduce the first film. After experiencing a career setback, a downhearted man decides he needs to have a little fun. An unexpectedly wild night begins, and it's a transformative journey he finds himself on. From Kaylee Bornhofer, Nate Conkle, Andrew Edwards, Hannah Johnson, and Taylor Owens, here is Identity Crisis.
Having a bad day? Do you hate your job? Well, stay tuned for great tunes to brighten your day.
My super great, every day's a dream.
Did you see that? He got 3 strikes in a row.
Oh, sure, but that's not happening again.
Sorry, sir, no outside beverages allowed.
But I...
ID?
ID? For bowling?
Senior leagues today. Ooh, sorry, sport. Gotta be 67 years or older to play.
Oh, hey. Ed, right? Long time no see, man. Still stocking those shelves 9 to 5? Glad I got out of that. It wasn't my calling. You were good, though.
I actually got let go today. The whole place went under.
Wow. That's crazy. Sorry, man. So now you're into bowling?
I guess. I just heard all the laughing, and they look like they're having so much fun. Hold on. Weren't you about 16 last time we worked together? There's no way you're of age.
I am now. Made it myself.
Isn't this illegal? You making money off of this?
More than Sunshine Supermarket ever paid. That's for sure. Hey, yo, another one. Ed. Again. My favorite ex-supermarket manager. What are you doing here, man?
I need to purchase one of your fake IDs.
Welcome to the crib. So, who's the ID for?
Me.
You.
Yeah, I want to bowl. Do you see how much fun they have?
Well, what are you waiting for? Let's get you this ID.
Bradley! Timmy got busted with a fake ID that you sold him.
Nah, my fakes don't get busted.
Well, this time they did.
Yeah, the fake you made was too fake and now he's locked up.
And it's your fault.
Okay, guys, let's not get too heated here. Ed, do something! You're an adult! My printer!
You just killed Timmy's best friend!
Oh man, he doesn't look too...
He's fine. He's fine, right?
He is not fine. Yo, you're going to prison, man.
We're all going to prison. Man, how could you? That was Timmy's best friend.
We need to bury the body.
Bury the body? No. We can just take him to the hospital.
No! No hospital. Let's get him out of here.
I think I'll fit in the trunk. Old guy, get the keys and get him in there.
Me?
Yeah, you're the murderer.
Dylan, what is all this crap?
It's not my car.
Well, whose car is this?
Don't ask me. Jake found it at the park.
He couldn't have stolen a car with less junk in it?
Well, we weren't expecting to fit a dead body into there.
It's stolen.
Okay, it's not our biggest problem.
We're gonna have to put the body in the back seat then.
The back seat? No, I'm not sitting next to a dead body.
How much further?
Just keep going to our out of sight.
You killed me?
Help! Help! Get back! Help!
You did almost kill him.
Okay, guys, we get it. Let it go.
I'll let it go when you get our guy out of jail. Hey, do I look okay?
I know a guy who can get Timmy out of jail. Start the car. What's up, Jesse?
Long time no see.
Joe guys in today?
Always today and every day. Who's the old guy? He wearing a wire?
Don't worry about him. So Ed, welcome to my crib away from my crib. This is where all the business gets done and my family resides.
Well, if you're not sold on the rotten eggs, you can go with the toilet paper and the fireworks within the pack.
We've got the best plastic limb selection. We've got top quality Indonesian, and we'll ship from an anonymous address.
With our help, we'll make your record look squeaky clean.
And here we are at our first destination. We've got one more stop to make. Don't worry, he's a good guy.
Bradley, come on in.
So, you just wanted to bowl? Yeah, apparently that's his thing now.
Well, I really just wanted to have fun.
All right, there you go. That'll be $1,500.
You and your jokes, man.
No, no jokes. 1,500.
Dollars?
No, pesos. Yes, dollars.
Nah, man, I thought you still owed me a favor.
No money, no card.
Stop! I can't take any more of this. I killed a frickin' kid today. I drove a stolen car to bury the body, all because I don't have any friends. You were supposed to do your job. Take a photo, make an ID, and go bowl. I just wanted to bowl.
Look, my grandma's bald.
Okay, you did not just put your hands on her.
Get him!
It's code red. All right, everyone, you know the drill.
I do not know the drill.
Oh, we gotta go! You owe me. Let's get you out of here. Pretty sure you got a league to join.
Hi.
Hey there.
I'm ready to join the league.
Actually, we don't have any open spots left right now, but if you stick around long enough, there may be one open pretty soon.
So, what do you say we crack them with a cold one and celebrate?
So step into the light. This is your moment. Step into the light. Okay, please just let everybody know who you are and what your role was. And then at the end, maybe acknowledge anybody in the audience who was a part of your film that's present.
Yeah, before we start, if you were in our film, like, I know Guy, Joey, if you guys want to come up here, Caleb, anyone who's an actor, if you want to join us up here, this is your moment too.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, please.
Also, if you were a PA or an extra on our set, could you stand up so we can give you a round of applause? Because we really appreciate all of you. Thank you.
Okay, do you want to start?
Okay, maybe introduce yourselves and then your cast and crew. Who are
Okay, well, hi everyone. I'm Taylor Owens. I was the cinematographer for this project.
Hi, I'm Hannah Johnson. I was director and co-writer.
I'm Andrew Edwards, and I was a producer.
I'm Kaylee Bornhofer. I was the editor and co-writer.
Oh, yeah, let's let these guys introduce themselves.
I'm Guy Lowry. I was Ed Cantlane.
Kevin Whitmore, I was the bowler who got to talk.
Ethan Kleiman, I played Dylan.
I'm Caleb Heffron. I play Jake. Watch out for printers, everybody.
I'm Joey Bolt. I played Bradley.
Okay. If anybody in the audience has a question, you can just raise your hand. I'll try and see you. Right here.
How difficult was it shooting inside of that car?
So the question was, how difficult was it shooting inside of that car? It was very cramped, and if you know what a Red camera is, they're kind of big. So I actually my legs got a bit cramped every time we did it, because I was just in like the fetal position while holding the camera. But the actors were very, I'm assuming, okay with me putting the camera very close to their face. So they were good sports about it.
I was in the trunk.
Yeah, Hannah was in the trunk when the car was going really fast down the road, so.
Okay. Other question? Way over there.
For the actors, did you guys have a lot of fun?
A lot of fun?
Well, one of them was killed.
The question was, the actors had a lot of fun. I had a great time. This guy was, all the guys that were in the bowling alley, we had so much fun in the bowling segment. That was all real.
We didn't get paid, but there was free pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all right.
I mean, I'll be honest, I had a blast. These guys are absolutely amazing to work with. Ed and everybody, Joey, you guys are the best. Like, it takes like John said, it takes a crazy amount of hours to get this done, and a lot of hours that none of the actors were here for, but all of them take a lot of time to make sure that we also feel like we're being involved and we're doing our best, and they're an amazing group of filmmakers. It's an honor to work with y'all.
Okay, right there.
Working with a lot of people. As you probably saw, our credits were like a minute long. Sorry, can you hear me now? Okay. Yes!
Pay no attention to the person behind the curtain. That's just Josh heroically trying to load the other film. There was another question somewhere in the middle, I thought. Oh, a couple. Let's go here first.
Yeah, so my dad and my brother are big church softball league players. And last summer I went to one of their games, and their team is like people of all age groups. But some of the teams they played against were people just primarily of an older age or primarily younger. And I was just thinking, like, what if my brother really wanted to join like a softball church league, but it's all people who are older than him? What would he do? And then kind of making it older to kind of make it more absurd in a way. Yeah, that's where the story came from.
I like how the story travels with a guy on a journey who's lost everything and has got, what I really like is that big box of identity badges that has tracked his career in the same go-nowhere job, only to achieve a job he doesn't really like anyway, only to lose it, only to eventually become the owner of his identity. So that was sort of a beautiful theme, and themes of identity and growth and what's next seem to come out of this class a lot, because a lot of these folks are about to take that plunge into the next, stage where I don't get to see them quite so much. So a little sad. Other questions? Yeah, right there.
This is just a curiosity thing. Why green? Why did you use green?
For the crime scene? Yeah, I don't know why, but when I first read this scene, I was storyboarding it out, and I was thinking like what colors I could use that maybe weren't typically used and would be different from the rest of our movie. So in the beginning, we were thinking of having like these really harsh white blues, like when you're going into a supermarket and like the fluorescents are just horrible, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's so ugly in here. That's what we were going from the beginning. So I was like, well, what's the opposite of that, and what's the opposite of like this dream-like bowling alley? And I was like, I feel like a dusty, icky green would be a great way to do that. We inhaled so much haze. And we also got some filters from Able Cine. Shout out, we're so grateful to them. They actually gave it to us for free, which was so kind of them. We got some filters called Smoke, and it made it more icky looking. And then we also got glimmer glass for our bowling scene to make it look more dreamlike. So thank you so much to Able Cine for helping my little lighting dreams come true.
Probably one more question right there. Any incidents while filming the movie?
Just you in the trunk? Huh? Just you in the trunk?
No. Yeah, I think the only thing was me rolling around in the trunk while we were going 40 miles an hour down a dirt road.
There were a few like equipment issues, but I think everyone like did a really good job of troubleshooting, and we had such amazing PAs that were like I would yell for something and it would appear in my hand, and I'd be like, oh, this is like really loose. Can anyone tighten this? And like someone like tightened something with like a hair clip, and like, so all of our problems were very quickly solved by all of the wonderful people who helped us along the way. So once again, thank you. We love you. Thank you.
For the record, Caleb didn't actually take a printer to the face.
It was close.
Shout out to Greg, who caught the printer so it wouldn't land on Caleb's face. So thank you, Greg.
He was all you had between a printer and... Okay.
Yeah, he was, we were willing to make that risk. Also, I don't know if he was in the special thanks, but thank you to Patrick for lending us your zoom lens so we could do the dolly zoom in the dream sequence with the bowling. It made it way better, and I don't remember if you were in the special thanks. So if you weren't, thank you.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm led to believe we can actually show our next film. Yeah, how about that? So thanks to Josh and the tireless workers in the coal mine across the street who fixed it. There will be one little glitch in the middle. There was a file problem that they had to excise a bit. But this is a screening after all. It'll get fixed before we send it to festivals. All that said, our next film features a spy in training who embarks upon her first mission following an evidence trail that leads to the wackiest place in the state of Indiana. From Hannah Caruana, J.M. Griffith, Doc Lee, Claire Timmons, and Naomi Yoder, here is Club Lasagna.
No. There's an entire community of people that think that the Earth is flat. Last time I checked, the Earth has mountains. Stupid. I mean, have they heard about the Grand Canyon?
Mail.
Oh, goody. What could be it? Public information or Everett and their brothers know about this records? One of these days, I'll get a slide, a document through that useless shredder. Oh, hey, someone upstairs knows your name. Hold on. This is a big deal. Take it in, breathe. I mean, I've been here for 2 years. I've never gotten anything like this. I mean, the quality of this envelope alone indicates.
Just give it to me.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations, Teresa McAllen. You have been selected as a finalist of CORN's Program for Young Geniuses. As a part of your continued participation in this esteemed program, your next challenge awaits decrypting the following message for your eyes only. Oh.
I mean, we're a team. I'm like the guy in the chair. So.
Michael, I'm going to Indiana.
Well, pack your bags for a trip to the cornfield, cornball. You know what? Yeah, no. I'm sorry. That That sucked.
Pause. You should seriously reconsider.
Huh?
Uh-huh. Bingo night. You should go. Club Lasagna is the best. Bill is the best. I feel like everyone goes. Listen, I went for a little bit last time, and I got a little bit bored of the bingo, but that's besides the point. It's the place to be. You can't have...
Place to be, huh? 062.
Bingo! 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 Another round?
So, what's with the out of service sign?
It's out of service?
So, do all telephone booths come from CORN?
I think you know the answer to that. Why don't you have a seat?
So, are you the person I'm reporting to for CORN? I've gotten like nothing since the initial letter.
Welcome to Club Lasagna. Been my home for the past few decades. CORN located me here to be an undercover agent. You're here because of recent data leaks, leading me to believe that we have a double agent.
And they chose me to help you?
Well, yes, because you're young and sharp. I, on the other hand, am old and dull. Would love for you to be part of my team. Agent Teresa. What do you say?
Thank you. I won't let you down.
Stupid. Teresa?
Hey, Michael.
Hey, you finally called.
Oh my gosh, I have
Wait.
so much to tell you.
Teresa, is this a secure line? No.
Michael, no games today, okay? I've got a lot of important stuff to do.
What is it?
The CORN agent, Bill Williams, he specifically selected me to be his partner on the case. I mean, how crazy is that? He's been stationed at Club Lasagna for nearly a decade, I think is what he said.
Hold on, what's the case?
I mean, I don't know all the details yet, but it's like CORN internal.
Howdy.
Oh my gosh!
Teresa?
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
No, that's okay. I was just finishing up. Can I help you?
Well, I just saw you over here by yourself, so I thought I'd come make sure you're okay. Are you new around here?
Yeah, I'm actually Club Lasagna's newest employee.
Club Lasagna, what a great restaurant. It's got an interesting reputation, though. It can't seem to keep owners or employees around for very long.
Really? How long has Bill been there?
Oh, Bill, what a genuine guy. Bill's been around about a year or so.
Huh.
Teresa?
Only 2 years?
Yeah.
Arthur Teresa, are you still there?
The sheriff said you'd only been here for 2 years. I thought you'd been here for a decade.
Hey, could you grab a file out of that cabinet there that I need for this? Bottom drawer.
Do you go to headquarters much since you've been here?
Not much, no.
You probably wouldn't have seen me anyway. They keep us interns sort of locked away in a dark void of soullessness in the basement, so. Bill, what's this? If CORN didn't think I was qualified, then why am I here? And who are you?
Bosíte apoted na policy. Knici ice. What's up?
Michael, oh my goodness. Everything is crumbling. I think I'm just gonna come back.
Wait, hold up. What?
Bill isn't who I thought he was. There's a mole in CORN, but CORN doesn't even think I'm qualified to be, gosh, anything. They were just holding me in their basement, making me do public records work with you. I think I'm just gonna come back. They were right about me.
You're right, Teresa. You need to be careful. Bill can't be trusted. You should come back to HQ where it's safe.
You really think I should come back? Aren't you supposed to be my guy in the chair?
You literally said you were going to anyway. Listen, what's the big deal?
Okay, so Corporal was right about you. Maybe soil samples are more your style. That's field work. Just get out of there before you get in too deep. Look, there's probably a screw loose in Bill's head. In fact, I don't think he even retired. Maybe he got fired. Teresa? Teresa, hey, listen to me!
I'm gonna come back. I have a few things to tie up first. Bill, I've got the mole. I suspect he's already on the run. I'll be sending the paperwork and evidence up to CORN.
Package en route. Airplane mode.
Yeah, I got time.
Maria!
Who's Maria?
Old and tired.
I'm sorry. So cute.
We gotta put that somewhere. That'll at least go in the bloopers.
Hold up, what?
Oh, dang it.
I promise I got it.
Are you gonna use that one? I'm like, huh? solved? That's awesome.
I cannot.
Still rolling. Yeah,
Making sure we got the clap.
So it was Bill, after all.
Okay. So if you would, I just let everybody know your name and what you did on the film and introduce your guests.
Yes, I'm Hannah, and I produced this project.
I'm Naomi. Oh, yes. I'm Naomi or Mimi, and I directed and wrote it.
I'm Claire, and I edited.
I am John Micah. I'm the sound designer.
My name is Doc. I did color and DP.
I'm Kayla Spalding, and I played Teresa.
My name is Thane Siswar. I played Michael.
And Scott Olson would love to be here. He was our Bill, but he could not make it tonight. But big shout out to him. We also have Pam in the crowd, though she didn't want to be up here. So shout out Pam.
Okay, now Thane actually learned Russian for this role, I heard. That's pretty impressive. Are there any questions out there? Yeah, there are actually two over there, so let's go right, left.
So one of my friend's grandpa, he used to work in the Air Force, and he retired, and he knows someone who has an airplane. So we asked, and I asked, and like he said like yeah. So I was like, cool. We did it.
Yeah, that was at the Huntington Airport, so like 30 minutes from here.
Actually, Doc stole the plane. And next question?
I'll say the first shoot we did was in Club Lasagna, so it was an Airbnb in Fairmount, and it was actually our first weekend. That was one of my most satisfying places to be in because Mimi did so much good set deck there, and the space itself was also so eclectic that just putting our talent in there really was such a fun part of the process.
I thought the airplane shoot was really fun. It was cold, but like it was pretty epic. So.
I'll say when I hopped on the motorcycle and drove off into the sunset, that was pretty hype. No, I actually had a stunt double, which was a first for me, so that was really fun though. And working with this amazing crew and cast was my favorite part.
Okay. Right up here, Taylor.
Can you walk us through your set decoration process for Club Lasagna?
Oh, absolutely, yes. Okay, for specifically the restaurant. Okay, because I had a lot of fun with the basement office. That was completely empty. The basement where Michael, the first scene you saw, that was a completely empty space. So I brought everything in. So basically my thought process for that scene was make it look like you don't want to be there and it's messy and junky. I don't like messy and junky, so of course I wouldn't want to be there. But yeah, and just like a bunch of random old stuff. I had Nancy Drew books in the background, cause spy and detective kind of vibes. Yeah, so that was my process for that one in some ways was I had like a vision in mind and then I just went, oh, my parents have a big attic and it has a bunch of junk in it. And so over spring break, I brought a bunch of stuff back and just went crazy and had a lot of fun. And then for Club Lasagna, we wanted it to be an old-timey look, and fortunately we found a great space, which was this Airbnb in Fairmount, which was basically a James Dean shrine. But we praise the Lord. Seriously, we were able to take down most of the James Dean faces, which like it literally covered the walls.
And we slept in that Airbnb.
Oh, yeah, we stayed the night.
And he was watching
and
us.
he was watching us. Like, when I tell you, like, every inch of that wall was covered with his face, and he was just like, looking down. But anyways, so for that one, I wanted like the old-timey kind of diner vibe, and so just like, there was an old phone. I don't think you actually saw it in any shot. That was that thing. There's some things you don't see in the shoot that I set up and everything, because we had like an empty table over there, but yeah, I don't know if that explains very well, but I do love set design, so that was a lot of fun to do that.
Hey, right over there.
It was not many people were there at the time, so it was fine.
It was like 9 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah. And with the power of Pro Tools and sitting in the room for probably 24 hours, you can do anything and make sound better.
Okay, now this side of the room. What's that? Oh, way back there.
Because we couldn't do tractors.
Well, yeah, we thought about combines at one point. We were brainstorming one time, and for some reason we were like in this club theme where we're like, I don't know why we're in club theme, but I was just like, club blank, come blank, with all the things. And then I was like, Club Lasagna. And then I was like, okay. I was like, I kind of like the sound of that. That sounds kind of epic. And so I was like, I'm going to make a story for that. And so I did. Also, my earrings are lasagna, just so you know.
Okay, any more from the way back? Yeah, right here.
Oh.
The young guy there.
The what?
How did you get the government files?
The power of Photoshop.
No, you're supposed to say, well, we broke into this government.
We stole them.
Under the cover of...
I think there's a question over here.
Skip Trudeau, thank you so much.
What was funny is Hannah was like, I want a horse in this film. And I said, bet, I'll write it in. And she was like, also, I know someone. I'm like, bet, so I wrote it in. A horse head appears in the frame.
I know,
John
that
died
cracked me
every
right
time.
up. I'm reading this is way earlier. This is like the treatment. And I just see a horse's head appears in the frame. I'm like, yes, of course it does. And it talks, right? Kind of. Okay. Probably one more right here.
Praise the Lord for a lot of generous people who just gave us these things for free. So yeah, we were able to have a horse wrangler on set and not pay for that. Thank you, Skip. And yeah, like the plane, all of that was graciously given to us. And then budgeting wise, we do each of us gets a little bit for every member of the team as
It's
a
like
part of our class.
$150 per person on your team. So it's not much money at all.
With a big team, we put that money to good use and definitely paid for a lot of it with the Airbnb, which we were really grateful for all of the set deck that kind of already came along with that. So felt that was worth it.
Great. Yeah, there's a long history of really kind people just giving stuff to our filmmakers, including their time, which is fantastic. Maybe one more? Anyone? Right here. The little person right there. You see a hand is all.
Why a grocery store? I chose a grocery store because when you think of spy stories, you think of them doing really cool things, and you never see them doing everyday things. And so I thought it would be funny if Teresa had to do an everyday thing, and she isn't super happy about it, but she has a spy music going on in her head, even though, like, in her head, as she goes about her everyday things, even though she wants to be a spy. But it's boring because you're still a human.
Right. Okay, please help me thank them.
Excellent. I just wanted to also do a quick shout out to Emily Clemens, who was our stunt double for the motorcycle, and Kobe Rice, who provided the motorcycle. So thank you both.
Awesome. Okay, we're down to our final film, in which a man returns to his childhood roots, now as a wilderness camp leader. The wilderness, however, can be full of surprises, just like postgraduate life. Seniors, why'd I have to go dark, right? Finding the correct path can be a challenge, but living through the unknown can teach us a lot about ourselves. From Cullen Carrara, Ethan Koppel, Emily Crozier, and Nathan Merck, here is Wilderness Trip.
Miles, keep paddling.
I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Miles, you gotta keep paddling, buddy.
Paddling.
Sounds like he's paddling, homie.
Can we stop yelling?
What?
Coops, I stop yelling. Guys, we gotta keep going or we're not gonna make it to the
You
campsite.
get there,
at this
Miles,
pace.
and start paddling. So, what Boy Scout rank were you?
I was never a Boy Scout.
Have you been a counselor before?
No. I was a camper, though.
Can you read a map?
Figuring it out.
How are you allowed to be here?
What's with all the questions?
I'm tired. Can we stop?
No. We don't have time for breaks. We have to get to the campsite before it gets too dark.
My legs are gonna fall off.
Bro, what the hell?
Language.
Sorry, I tripped.
Are you sure we're going the right way?
Yes. Could you stop asking me that?
Can I just check the map?
No. My unit leader said I'm not allowed to let you guys navigate. I have to teach you how to be present and trust or something.
I'm having trouble staying present right now because I don't trust we're going the right way.
Why do you think that? You don't have the map?
Look!
Why'd we stop?
Bro? Give me a second. I'll find it.
Isaac, can I have the map? I was on this trail last summer with my troop.
No, Elias, I can do this.
I'm taking a break.
Can we just get an Uber or something?
What? Isaac? Oh, jeez.
What?
We've been going the wrong way for 4 miles.
Man, what the hell?
Well, looks like this is it.
Finally.
You're all all I get.
What?
Miles! All right, let's eat. Do you need some help?
No.
Let me guess. We're not allowed to use the lighter either.
Don't make the rules, man. All right, guys. It's been a long day. We gotta eat something. Here's what we got.
No. No way, bro.
I know, it's not the best.
No way, y'all are just gonna eat that?
Will this give me salmonella?
No, it won't. You'll be fine. It's just a little cold.
Disgusting.
You've got to eat something, Braxton. All right, let's get some rest.
Can you scooch over? I have no room over here.
I can try.
Bro, my shoes.
You wear them to bed?
I can't trust no one out here.
What was that?
It's okay, bro. It was probably just Isaac cleaning up.
Cleaning what up? Our dinner was cold hot dogs.
Bro, I swear, worst meal of my life. Man, I miss my family, chef.
You have a chef?
Yes, dude. Tony be cooking it up.
I can't believe Isaac couldn't even start a fire.
I know, I've made a fire 1,000 times in Scouts.
Isaac said we shouldn't touch the lighter, so we should probably just listen to him.
Bro, he couldn't even read the map.
I'm just tired of hiking. It was so much nicer when we were canoeing.
Miles, I canoed the entire way. You didn't do anything.
Yes, I was.
Stop lying, homie.
I didn't like canoeing. I felt like I was gonna throw up.
Gross.
Can we just agree to go faster tomorrow? We have 8 more miles to get to our next campsite.
I can try. My legs just get so tired.
Bro, just imagine a bear chasing after you or something.
There's bears out there?
Bro, I'm kidding.
Can someone come with me? Guys!
What?
I think I just saw a bear.
It's nothing, Coop. Just go back to bed.
Has anyone seen my hiking pack?
No.
It's so weird. I thought I left it right here.
It could have been the bear.
What?
I saw a big bear last night.
What are you talking about?
It could have been a person. Or Bigfoot. And I'm pretty sure they had a backpack on.
Coop, if someone is at the campsite, you have to let us know.
I tried. Elias told me it was nothing.
Well, my pack had all my stuff in it. Can I borrow a shirt?
Sure.
All right, people, just like we practiced. Reese's Pieces Buttercup!
Reese's Pieces Buttercup!
Sing this song, it'll cheer you up!
Sing this song, it'll cheer you up!
Bang, bang, choo-choo train!
Bang, bang, choo-choo train!
Come on, Braxton, do your thing!
Come on, Braxton, do your thing!
But I can't! Why not? 'Cause I can't!
Why not?
'Cause my back is aching, my belt suit's tight, and my hips are shaking from the left to the right!
To the left!
To the right! To the left, to the right, to the left, to the right! Reese's Pieces Buttercup!
Reese's Pieces Buttercup!
Sing this song, it'll cheer you up! Sing this song, it'll cheer you up! Hey! Elias, I told you you're not allowed to touch the lighter.
It wasn't me. It was Miles.
Turns out, I like making fires.
Now you just need to learn how to paddle a canoe.
Okay. Well, I guess let's all get some firewood. Get some logs, twigs. Come on, let's bring it all.
Hey! I remember you. I think I saw you last night. You scared me pretty good.
I didn't mean to.
Well, you did.
Everybody gets a little scared sometimes.
I guess. But you're a big guy. What do you have to be afraid of?
Bugs.
What are you doing here?
I was just returning this.
That was just like our backpack.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I was just looking for food.
Well, we got food if you need some.
I don't want to be a bother.
I don't know. You're not bothering me.
Yeah, well, I don't know if your friends would want a big scary guy like me around.
Well, you scared me last night. But you don't seem too scary up close. You want to come have a s'more?
Yeah, I think I'd like that. Just jumped right up. Yeah, I stood up as tall as me. I had to react. It was a fist fight. It was coming.
Like a girlfriend.
Oh, you know, yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey, don't eat them cold. They suck that way.
My mom says those are bad for you.
Yeah. I'm trying to quit.
That's smart. You know, I was addicted to sugar for a while. So why'd you want to be a counselor?
I don't know. I guess I thought it would be as much fun as it was when I was a camper.
It's not?
Well, it's not fun. Just different.
How is it different?
You gotta know how to do stuff, I guess.
Well, I know how to do stuff.
Yeah, but it's expected of me to know how to do stuff. And since I don't know how to do it, I'm failing you guys.
I feel like you know how to do some stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, you make a pretty good s'more.
you're right about that.
You know how to cheer us up, and you taught us a fun camp song.
That's true.
I think you know a lot more than you give yourself credit for.
Thanks, man. I think you'd make a pretty good camp counselor someday.
I know. My mom says that a lot.
Stars are so bright around here.
Yeah?
Hey, please welcome these good people up here. It's a lot of them. Okay, please, people in the class, introduce yourselves and then your role, and then introduce your guests.
Hi, I'm Emily Crozier. I was the producer of this film.
I'm Ethan Koppel. I was the editor.
I'm Aiden Merck. I was the writer and director.
I'm Colin Kerr. I was a cinematographer and colorist.
I'm Max Stronmo, and I was Coop.
Yeah, Max!
I was Jack Levine. Oh, I'm Jack Levine, and I was Elias.
I'm Cam Damesworth, and I was Isaac.
Brett Griffey, I was Jasper, the big bear.
And this is JP Santio. He was our first AC for almost every shoot and our sound designer. So.
I'm Zach Markham, and I played Miles.
Got everybody? Okay. Questions? Right there.
Sully, what was the hardest shot you had to do as cinematographer? I think the hardest stuff was definitely at night. And all of the wide shots you saw of the tents was actually like 60 feet away around a lake. So that was really annoying to light because we don't have like a crane to get an actual light up like you would in a real film set. So we had like a light behind a tent and as really high up on a C-stand as possible. And it turned out looking good. But yeah, the wide shots of the tents at night were definitely the hardest.
Now, you guys went into the deep woods to shoot this, right? Like in the middle of nowhere. Somebody tell them where you actually were.
So we filmed everything except for the hiking and then inside the tent at Dr. Hayes' house. He has this lake pond place, and then actually both campsites were like maybe 2 feet away from each other, and we just kind of switched camera angles.
Yeah, but didn't it look like they're in the middle of nowhere? It's pretty impressive. Yeah, is that Greg? Yeah.
I told the guys that if we were asked this question, they weren't allowed to talk because the hardest part was scheduling. Our actors are absolutely amazing, but they're also very, very busy people. And we worked with a lot of amazing child actors, so we had to keep in mind of bedtimes in school, so we were really confined in the times we could shoot, but we made it work.
Which is why the hardest part of the shoot was 4 a.m., was it? We met?
Yeah, our earliest shoot was at 4 a.m., but we ended at 11 every night, which was great.
Over there, far right.
For the actors, what was the most The hardest part was eating the cold, soggy, wet hot dogs. If you didn't see, I kept laughing the whole entire time, so we had to like eat it like, I made him eat it like 10 times. I only ate it 2 times, and I spit it out right after, so yeah.
The hardest part for me is that it had rained almost the entire time. And so it was very muddy. And then I was also the only person ever in shorts, and it was always cold. So that really sucked. And I think that from what I learned was I've never done filming before. Like, the only other thing I did was as an extra, and I didn't have any lines. So I think this is just a whole new experience in general.
So I got sick about halfway through the filming process of this. That was not fun. But the thing that I learned the most also through doing this and everything else I was doing on campus is how to time manage. It's a big, big lesson to learn. So.
For me, the hardest part, I believe, was the second night we shot. Max and I shot. We started about 10 o'clock, and the temperature had dropped, and it was freezing. And so between camera lights and moving and everything, he was under a blanket. I threw my jacket back on, and it was very cold that night, wasn't it, Max?
I thought the hardest part was trying to film while your canoe is moving through the water, but it was really fun.
Now, Brett, how many films have you been in of our students at this point?
This is my 3rd year and my 4th film working with these young minds, and it's an honor. It's an honor for me because just to work with these fantastic people. I do acting outside of here, and nothing in the acting world, if you actors are aware, nothing in the acting world happens in what's been a month. Has it been a month? From the start to finish, has it been a month? Yeah, I've never been on any projects that's got to this point in a month from acting. So I love it up here. I love working. I love the opportunity. This is fantastic. So.
Well, we're grateful. Thank you. Yeah. Over there. Can you guys hear that?
The question was, what was your favorite part to film?
Reese's Pieces Buttercup. I think that was probably my sickest day, but also it was just fun to do that scene. Even if I didn't have a voice, I still powered through, and did that whole camp song. So.
My favorite part was when we got to all make s'mores. I ate 3. And I just enjoyed the general warmth of the fire, and we all were just chilling.
My favorite part was just sleeping in the tent. It was very different from walking around all the time, so yeah.
My favorite part, I think, was our hiking day. We were 2 hours delayed because of rain, but Ethan and I got to do Steadicam, and it was really fun, and I think we were all surprised how well the shots turned out.
That was my least favorite day. By far.
Outside of the stress, it was great.
Right here, Thane.
Yeah, I know with camping there's a lot of challenges in sound-wise. Were there any creative follies that specifically
Yeah, well, other than the sausage eating scene, I think one of the funnest parts were just recreating all the grossest sounds. The sausage was a sponge, and the oatmeal was just water being poured into a bowl, and trying to do that challenge of making all these sounds way grosser.
Other questions? Right here, Andrew.
Where did the story come from? Aiden, where did the story come from?
Yeah. In the summer of 2019, I was actually a camp counselor at the camp that I went to growing up. So I was this 17-year-old kid leading these 14-year-old boys on a 5-night wilderness trip. So it was, back then I kind of felt like I know what I'm doing, but I feel like I did not know what I was doing. So yeah, it was just, I feel like reminiscing back on that experience of realizing how much I learned from my campers as much as they were learning from me.
Cool. Another one? Right there.
Where did the shirt come from?
Goodwill in Marion.
Does he at least get to keep the shirt after going through all of that? Right there.
That wasn't in the production budget.
Okay. Right here, last one.
What was the last part of the question? Yeah, take it, Colin.
So we were actually just about 4 feet away from the dock. So our boom operator, I think Nathan was there that day, was just able to stand and boom like normal, except if he took another step forward, he would fall in the water. I was borrowing Chloe Gard's mirrorless camera, and I was about waist deep in the water, filming that whole thing. And then Aiden would like wrangle the canoes, get them in place, and they would slowly drift apart as we filmed. But it wasn't as difficult as I thought it was going to be. So
I will say that scene, it's like you want it to be a bit shaky because it's tension and they're yelling at each other. And we're in water, so it's like, yeah, it's going to be a little shaky. But one of the shots, Cullen was doing such a good job that it was perfectly still, and I had to actually do something I never thought I'd have to do, which I had to add shake in the edit to make the shot look worse, which
He's just that good.
He's just that good.
Okay, well, thank you so much for coming out and supporting filmmaking at Taylor. One more hand for these good people, if you would. And for the whole class. So if you're going to have the class stay up here and the rest of the class join, we'll take some pictures. But for the rest of you, definitely thank you for supporting filmmaking at Taylor. We appreciate it.